Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Desi TV USA. I am Tabanda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Palestinians welcome UK recognitions of state. France joins Western allies in recognizing Palestine. Pakistan reaffirms commitment to women's empowerment at United Nations General Assembly. Pakistan-Canada vows stronger ties at United Nations General Assembly. Global momentum builds for Palestinian state recognition. Putin offers nuclear limit extensions if US reciprocates. United States visa fee hike may boost Indian firms' global role. And Leavitt criticized Democrat over Kirk murder resolution. These are headlines. Lead to news detail. Viewers, now the top story is here. Palestinian in the Israeli-occupied West Bank welcome Britain recognitions of a Palestinian state after Israel failed to meet conditions, including a ceasefire in the nearly 2 years Gaza war. The move marks a major diplomatic shift and intensifies pressure on Israel amid ongoing conflict. Viewers, now at the United Nations Summit in New York, France formally recognized the state of Palestine nearly 2 years into the Gaza war. The move aligns Paris with Britain, Canada and other Western allies, marking a historic diplomatic shift. Israel strongly rebuked the recognition. Viewers, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar addressed the United Nations General Assembly meeting marking 30 years since the Beijing Conference on Women. He highlighted Pakistan milestones, reforms and social programs supporting women, urging global action, financing and partnership under the Beijing 30 agenda to empower women and girls worldwide. Now, Deputy Prime Minister, Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar met Canadian Anita Anand on the sidelines of the 88th UN General Assembly in New York. Both sides acknowledged the positive trajectory of relations, agreed to boost economic and trade cooperations, and praised the Pakistan diaspora's vital role in Canada. An increasing number of countries, including key Western powers, are recognizing a Palestinian state, framing it as a pathway towards a two-state solution. Supporters hail it as a historic shift, while Israel and the United States remain firmly opposed, deepening international divisions over the Gaza conflict.
The United Kingdom formally recognizes the state of Palestine.
Amid the devastating war in Gaza, a growing number of major Western powers are formally recognizing a Palestinian state. Let's take a look at what that means for the region. Today, about 150 of the 193 United Nations member states recognize an independent Palestinian state. There is a State of Palestine delegation at the UN, but only with observer status and no voting rights. Getting full membership will be
Russian President Vladimir Putin proposed maintaining the limits on deployed strategic nuclear weapons under the 2010 New START Treaty even after its February expiry. Provided the United States agrees to the same, the offer comes amid strained relations and growing global security concern. Viewers, now analysts say Indian companies could gain from new US visa fees on skilled foreign workers as rising costs may push firms to expand operations in India. The shift is expected to strengthen India's position as a hub for global capability centers serving multinationals corporations. Viewers, in the last Trump campaign, spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt condemned 58 House Democrats for voting against our resolutions denouncing the murder of Charlie Kirk. She said the measure carried no string attached and was a basic act of human decency to reject political violence.
There were no strings attached to this vote. This was a simple gesture of human decency to denounce political violence. I wish I could say that this was only a fringe group, but 96 votes is nearly half of the entire House Democrat caucus. And they didn't just vote against this basic resolution condemning political violence. A number of those same Democrats took to the House floor to smear Charlie Kirk's name. The man wasn't even buried yet, and Democrat members of Congress were denigrating his memory on the floor of the House of Representatives.
So viewers, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabanda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. Desi TV USA, DTV and our OTT platform, DTV Flex, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
Now I am American. I have citizen.
I still have my Salvadorian passport and now I have my USA passport. I am a citizen of the US.
Khi cầm cái hộ chiếu Mỹ, cô rất là tự hào mình là công dân Mỹ.
La ciudadanía para mí significa oportunidades.
Si ya tienen el tiempo que pueden hacerse ciudadanas, que lo hagan.
No pierde nada uno con intentarlo.
Como dicen en México, echándole ganas, todo se puede.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130-plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.